Welcome to your Pisces horoscope reading for August 19th, 2026. Dear Pisces, today carries a deeply emotional but hopeful energy around love, money, career, family, personal growth, and the choices that are quietly shaping your future. You may wake up feeling that something inside you has changed, even if you cannot immediately explain what it is. Perhaps you have been carrying an unanswered question, waiting for someone to show you their true feelings, or wondering whether a certain dream is still worth pursuing. August 19th brings a gentle shift in perspective. You may not receive every answer today, but you can finally begin to understand what your heart has been trying to tell you. Recently, you may have been giving too much of yourself to other people. Pisces naturally feels the emotions around them, and sometimes you can sense what someone needs before they even say it. But there is a difference between supporting someone and carrying their entire emotional world on your shoulders. Today asks you to recognize that difference. You can care deeply without sacrificing your own peace. There may also be a moment when someone's words affect you more strongly than expected. Before taking everything personally, pause. Ask yourself whether the situation truly reflects your worth or whether it simply reflects what that person is experiencing. Not every mood around you belongs to you. When it comes to manifestation, your message today is, I trust what is meant for me. I release fear, confusion, and unnecessary worry, and I allow the right opportunities and people to find their way into my life. You don't have to chase every answer. Sometimes clarity arrives when you stop forcing it. If you enjoy this reading, don't forget to support the video with a like and subscribe to the channel, because your support helps us continue bringing you these daily messages. Now let's look at your special energies for August 19th. Love, emotional healing, finances, career, family, and personal confidence are especially highlighted for Pisces today. Your energetic numbers are 9 and 56, and you may notice these numbers appearing unexpectedly during the day. Your supportive color is sea green, representing emotional balance, renewal, peace, and hope. In your career, August 19th may bring a situation where your intuition becomes just as important as your practical knowledge. You may notice something that others overlook. Perhaps a project isn't moving in the direction it should, or someone is quietly changing their approach. Don't ignore your instincts, but make sure you also check the facts before making a decision. If you're already employed, someone may come to you for advice because they trust your ability to understand complicated situations. You may not realize how much your calm presence helps others. However, don't allow people to continuously place their responsibilities on you. You can help without becoming responsible for everything. If you're searching for work, pay attention to opportunities connected with creativity, communication, design, education, care, media, writing, art, or work that allows you to use your imagination. Something that seems small at first could eventually develop into something more meaningful. A conversation with someone you know could also lead to useful information. Don't be afraid to tell trusted people that you're looking for a new opportunity. If you own a business, August 19th encourages you to pay attention to your customers and the emotional side of communication. People remember how you make them feel. A thoughtful change in the way you communicate could strengthen your relationships and improve your results. Financially, Pisces, today asks you to create greater emotional distance from money worries. You may have been thinking about an expense repeatedly, imagining everything that could go wrong. But worrying about money and planning your finances are two very different things. Planning gives you control. Worry simply takes your energy. Look at what you can realistically change. You may discover that the situation is more manageable than you originally believed. There could also be an opportunity to earn additional money through something creative or connected to a skill you already have. Don't dismiss an idea simply because it isn't immediately large or impressive. Small streams of income can become more useful with time. If someone asks you to spend money quickly, take a moment before agreeing. Your kindness can sometimes make it difficult to say no, especially when someone you care about is involved. Remember that protecting your financial stability isn't selfish. In love, August 19th is especially emotional for Pisces. If you're in a relationship, your partner may sense that something has been on your mind even if you haven't talked about it. Instead of pretending everything is fine, consider opening up gently. You don't have to turn the conversation into an argument. Tell them what you're feeling without blaming them. A simple sentence such as, "I just need you to understand what has been going on inside me," can open a much deeper conversation. There may also be a beautiful emotional moment today. Your partner could show affection in an unexpected way, remind you why you chose each other, or make you feel reassured after a period of uncertainty. If you've been waiting for a relationship to become more serious, today's energy suggests that patience may soon be rewarded with greater clarity. If you're single, August 19th could bring a connection that feels strangely familiar. You may feel comfortable talking to someone almost immediately, as though you've known them longer than you actually have. But remember, Pisces, emotional chemistry is only the beginning. Give yourself time to see whether their actions match their words. Someone from your past may also cross your mind. You may remember the good moments and temporarily forget why things ended. Be careful with nostalgia. Missing someone doesn't automatically mean returning to them is the right choice. Ask yourself whether you miss the person or simply miss the feeling you experienced at that time. For students, August 19th favors learning through imagination and understanding rather than pure memorization. Try connecting difficult information with examples, stories, diagrams, or real situations. This can make the material easier to remember. If you have been procrastinating, don't criticize yourself for it. Start with one small task. Once you begin, the rest may feel much easier. There is also a deeper message for Pisces today about emotional boundaries. You may sometimes feel guilty when you choose yourself. You may wonder whether saying no makes you selfish or whether taking distance means you don't care. It doesn't. Protecting your peace is not the same as rejecting people. You can love someone and still say no. You can forgive someone and still maintain distance. You can understand someone's pain without allowing that pain to become yours. This realization may become especially important on August 19th. Another important message concerns your dreams. You may have been quietly doubting something you once felt passionate about. Perhaps someone made you question whether you were capable, or maybe circumstances simply became difficult. Don't allow one disappointing period to become the definition of your future. Some dreams take longer than expected because you are becoming the person capable of handling them. You may also notice a powerful change in your intuition. Person, opportunity, or situation may suddenly feel different. Trust yourself, but don't rush. Watch what happens next. When it comes to compatibility, 3 signs stand out for Pisces today: Cancer, Scorpio, and Taurus. With Cancer, there can be a deeply nurturing and emotionally understanding connection. With Scorpio, the bond may feel intense, intuitive, and transformative, with both of you understanding things that don't always need to be spoken. With Taurus, there is a grounding energy that can help you feel secure while still allowing your emotional side to be respected. Dear Pisces, August 19th is about protecting your heart without closing it. You don't have to become colder just because someone disappointed you. You don't have to stop believing in love because one relationship didn't work. And you don't have to abandon your dreams because progress has been slower than expected. Something may be shifting quietly behind the scenes. A relationship could become more honest. A financial worry could become more manageable. A career opportunity could appear through an unexpected connection. A family situation could begin healing. Or you may simply discover that the person who needs your attention most right now is yourself. Don't ignore that message. August 19th can become a beautiful day of emotional clarity and renewal for Pisces. Trust your intuition, but balance it with patience and reality. Protect your energy, choose your relationships carefully, and keep believing in the future you are creating. Sometimes the biggest change doesn't arrive as a dramatic event. Sometimes it begins quietly, with one decision to stop doubting yourself and finally listen to what your heart has been saying all along.